welcome to Grown Talk and Glam. I've been thinking about ways to introduce amazing conversations and beauty that feels very natural to me, and I'm gonna do this based on things that are going on in my mind and in my life. And I really wanted to address the topic of privacy over secrecy, especially in a world of social media. I recently saw a fellow creator online who's literally gone through an entire pregnancy and delivery without saying a word. And as a girl who was oversharing for my entire career, I was like, so I'm gonna share my thoughts around this while we get on glam with some new products. Before we get into it, today's video is in paid partnership with BetterHelp because y'all know I believe and love therapy, and BetterHelp is one of my favorite platforms to go to because they have a host of lots and lots of therapists around the world. And what I love is that you're able to find and be matched to a therapist that matches your need. So some people need help with relationships, some people need help with careers, maybe someone's dealing with cultural needs or bereavements. You are able to find the therapist that works for you. And I love how quick and easy it is to use. You take a quiz online, you're able to be matched to a therapist based on your needs, and then you are able to determine the frequency of how you speak to them and how you speak to them. So not everybody wants to come in person. Some of us want to do phone calls. Some people want to do it weekly or daily or bi-weekly. It's up to you to decide how you want to be in contact with them. And what I also love is if a therapist does not work for you, you're able to replace your therapist and find a new one for free. And listen, not every therapist works for everyone or for the needs that you have. So the fact that you're able to find and be matched to a new therapist is amazing. So if you want to get 10% off of your first order, you can use the code Patricia Bright. You need to go to www.betterhelp.com/Patricia Bright for 10% off of your first order, and you can thank me later because yes, we're going to have these girly talks, but you know, therapy is also bae. I'm a luxury baby, so we are gonna go in with one of my favorite high-end brands. This is Claire de Pew. This is the serum. It's gentle, it's safe, and I love Korean skincare. So, for many years, I was an oversharer, and I'm a natural speaker. I'm the kind of person who can have verbal diarrhea. I talk to absolutely everybody, and I love people. And I realized that actually might be one of my Achilles heels. And funny enough, I see my youngest daughter who is exactly the same as me. She loves people and she loves sharing. But I've also had to teach her to learn to turn it down just a little bit without trying to squash her personality, because I realized not everybody is open, and not everybody needs to know all your business, and not everybody's in the mood or the same as you. And so in a world of social media, we often feel the pressure to perform. I myself will tell you, I've been the performer. Let's not lie. I've been doing YouTube for 10, 15 years at this point in time. 10 or is it 15? And I've given of so much of myself, but I've realized that sometimes you give so much of yourself that you have nothing left for yourself. This is privacy versus secrecy. Nowadays, I see the term bring back shame floating across the internet. This is one of my favorite foundations from Anastasia Beverly Hills. My color is 500C. I love it. It's a perfect blend. In the world of TikTok and everybody knowing your business and everybody trying to prove themselves, people are oversharing, and I genuinely know that there are going to be things that you regret at a later date. Please look at that skin match. Rude. What? Why did I forget how good this foundation is? And I see the term bring back shame floating around a lot of times because I'm watching some of the younger generation put things out that I don't know what on God's green earth told them they should be putting that out. Like, no, nobody needs to see that. And as someone who literally shared my wedding, my breakups, my birth stories in absolute detail, I know there were reasons as to why I did it in the past. And one of the reasons why I did it in the past was, I'm gonna actually say karma. I remember learning so much on the internet about childbirth, about child rearing, about relationship, about so many different things. And I just felt like it was almost like my duty to give back. And I don't have regrets, but I do think maybe I didn't need to put that out there. And this is me as a grown woman. And seeing another creator who was able to basically have an entire private birth, private delivery. And, you know, she was sharing, I think someone said she shared that, you know, she had a bit of a difficult time and she was able to navigate that for herself in privacy. And this is where secrecy is about, you know, there's some kind of dubious motive about it, but privacy is actually something we are all entitled to and should have. And before, I put everything out there, and a lot of you guys know that I've really leaned into, I'm not showing much stuff anymore. I don't want to be the girl who was giving you my private life or that. And I know that people love that, absolutely love that about me and love that about fellow creators. But nowadays, it's just not safe, and I say this to myself and I say this to other people, to put your whole business out there. Girl, we don't need to do that. I'm going in with the Refi on the brows. I love this product for a nice fluffy brow look. The one thing I love about privacy is that it allows you to maintain a sense of mystery and control about yourself, and that is a really good look. However, secrecy makes you look like you are someone who is dodgy for the wrong reasons. I believe that you are able to create connections and be engaging and care about people without just sharing all your business. And you have to always ask yourself, what is the reason? A lot of people want to flex. A lot of people want to prove that they're valuable, and that's why they overshare. And honestly, oversharing of people who have no actual care for you is not going to help you in the long run. I just realized my mic gave out while I was putting on my makeup. If that's the case, I will do a voiceover. We're just gonna hope for the best. Screaming, I don't know when that happened. However, if you are someone who is worried about what people say or what people might think about you, learning to be private means you don't have to let those worries control you. You can control your narrative by saying less. This is actually a bronzing powder from Makeup Revolution, which is super affordable, but I absolutely love. I feel like it gives me like the most amazing, expensive glow. This is from YSL. This is such amazing mascara that gives the girl with no lashes. You see I made a little mistake there? It's fine, sort it out later. Beautiful. On the lips, these are new in from Giorgio Armani. These are the new, I believe it's called Prism Glass Glossive. They are pigmented and reflective and gorgeous at the same time. I'm gonna combine these two. One thing about me, I'm a MAC lip liner girly for life, chestnut only. Never forget, you are entitled to your own privacy, to your own time, and not everyone, every family member, everybody who demands to know about you, to know about you. Lean into that. Wow, I'm gonna go with the pink. That looks so gorgeous. Wow, tea. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. That was absolutely stunning, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna add a little Gucci. Pretty girl from Joburg. She's from Nigeria, you know what I mean. My jumpsuit is on, my glam is done. I'm not doing my hair. We're gonna save that for another day. But for those of you who wanna lean into privacy, do it proudly. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.